Hi, Tony. Thank you for the opportunity to shoot this custom video for you. It was great speaking with you for a second earlier. All right, so let's just jump right in. Here's what I found when I was doing the research on your company. Now, when searchers are entering into Google and looking for your services, the first thing that's going to pull up is this, which is called the Google Map Pack. Now, these are the local business listings. Ideally, we want a business to be in the top 3 because this is what's instantly shown when they're searching. Now, I did take a look and you do have a Google My Business listing, which is great. It looks like it's sitting in the 43rd position. So, a couple of tips on things that need to be done to get you ranking higher so that you can be sitting, definitely closer to the top and eventually in one of these top spots, right? All right. So, what needs to happen is there needs to be additional citations. What a citation is anytime your business name, telephone number, and address are listed on Google, you are given a citation for that. Now, what you want to do is you want to find out how many citations your competitors have. The reason for that is because you want to create a gap in between the two of you so that you're at about 50 additional citations than where you're at. What that'll do is that'll allow you to outrank your competitors, but then it'll allow you to stay in that same spot and hold your rank, okay? All right, so then the second thing when people are searching for your services that they are seeing just below this Google Map Pack is what's called the organic listings. Now, the organic listings are incredibly important because 9 times out of 10, anyone searching for a product or a service is going to go with a company that is on the first page and in one of these higher listings. Now, I did take a look and Tony's Landscaping is nowhere. I did go about the 3rd page back and I did not see anything for the company. I did stop at that point because the fact of the matter is simply this. Anyone searching, like I said, for a service or a product is not going to go, in most cases, past the 1st page, but certainly not past the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, okay? All right. So then what I went ahead and did is I found your top competitor, which is Green Spaces, right? I pulled your site, I pulled their site, and I just want to go over a bit of a comparison with you. All right, so we've got your site here. Now, this is obviously a Google issued site. And so that does give you a little bit of power just because it's Google. This is a standard image that I see on endless amounts of websites, so it definitely doesn't help you stand out because it's used by many sites. Not a whole lot of information, nothing really going on. Well, let me explain to you this. What Google does daily, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is they crawl the internet. They go over every single site that is on the internet. They're looking for 2 things. Number 1, 1,500 words of command content. Here's your command content right down here. It's anything, actually, that is on the website, right? Now, what they want to see in those 1,500 words of command content is what's called organic keywords. Now, I did run the numbers on your site, and it looks like you're only at about 146 words. So this needs to be brought up considerably. Like I said, 1,500 words of command content with organic keywords, okay? Let's take a look at Green Spaces and see what they got going on. Okay, so they've got a beautiful site. It's very aesthetically pleasing, great visuals, good graphics, all of these things. They've got nice icons as you scroll down. They've got content. It's a super nice looking website. The thing about it though is I ran the numbers on their site and they're only at 833 words. So what that means is that they're not even half of the way there as far as content is concerned as well. The good news is what that is that makes their site beatable. I'll just be completely straight up with you. I would have, if I were you, a whole new site built because there really is no point in making adjustments to the free Google site because it just, the whole thing needs to be done and restructured. So I would do a complete web build. If that's not something that you're looking to do or interested in, then you can certainly beef up your site. But again, 1,500 words of command content with the organic keywords. All right, so Now we know what's going on with your site. We know what's going on with theirs, how they can be beat out. What I then did is I used my web crawler program and I pulled up both your site and their site so we can look at some deep down comparables on exactly what's going on with each site. Now, the most important thing that I want to talk to you about right now is this UR and this DR rating. What the UR is your trust factor. What the DR rating is your power factor. How these two numbers are determined are by the backlinks going to your site. There aren't any going to your site, but if they were, well, let me take one step back. What a backlink is a shout out from another website to yours. There's a link on another website that takes a person from their site to yours. And what that does, number one, is gain you credibility. Number two, it gets you exposure, okay? Backlinks, like I just explained, are what determine these two numbers. Now, because your site is a free Google site, it automatically gives you essentially false power. It gives you power because it was created by Google, but it really doesn't give you any power as far as people searching for your services and finding you. Now, it looks like you've just got one single organic keyword throughout that content on your site. Definitely would want to bring this up tremendously, bring the content up tremendously, have a multitude of backlinks added into your site. All of these things would help boost your ranking because currently where you're sitting at, you aren't getting any people that are searching that are actually finding or going to your site each month, okay? So let's take a look at your competitor Green Spaces. Again, right here is the trust factor, right here is the power factor. They've got 466 of those shout outs from another website going to their site, right? They've got 542 of those organic keywords that I was talking about sprinkled throughout their command content. Now, what this is doing for them as an overall picture is this is bringing an organic traffic rating of 867 folks a month to their site. What that means is 867 folks are searching for the exact same services that you offer. And what's happening is they are clicking on their site, going to their site, retaining their services, getting additional information, whatever the case may be. All right, so what does all of this mean? All this means is for your business, if you were to have a site built with the 1,500 words of command content, with the organic keywords sprinkled throughout, with the additional citations added to your Google My Business listing, and yeah, and the organic, we talked about that. If all of that were to happen, you would definitely climb the ranks tremendously. As of right now, I don't even see you. But if all of those things were to happen, you would climb the ranks tremendously and give these guys a run for their money. Obviously, in a perfect world, and the main focal point here is to get you to uprank and eventually be in position to outrank all of this traffic. So all of this traffic would then be utilized in coming over to you. And this is a lot of traffic. I mean, this is a ton of traffic. These are real-time numbers. The opportunity is out there. So, yep, you know what? I hope that this was helpful. I hope it was educating. If this is something that you're looking to pursue as far as building and growing your company and capitalizing on a lot of this traffic, please don't hesitate to reach out. If this is not something that you're interested in pursuing, if you're not looking to grow, no harm, no foul. I can certainly appreciate that. But I would also very much appreciate feedback. Thank you again, Tony.